What's good? My name is Flocka, and in today's video, we actually are taking a little bit of a left turn. I was gonna do the 84 chest mega silo, but on the last live stream, we ended up getting sidetracked and created this beast of a truck that can actually carry a trailer, and the trailer turns back and forth depending on how you drive it or whatever. It's realistic, it's functional, it's awesome. I can't believe I got this done. It was so random. It took about like 5 to 6 hours from start to finish just to kind of get it going. So I want to show you guys kind of how it went and tell you what I used. This isn't a perfect tutorial. This isn't a tutorial at all, actually. So unfortunately, it was a lot to piece through, and I changed my mind on a whole bunch of stuff. It just got to be a lot to edit. So maybe I will come up with a clean version later on, and then I will show you guys. But I got a lot to do. We got a lot of projects to move through, so just bear with me here. Not everything I'm able to make it to a tutorial, unfortunately, but I did use a lot of those corner pieces, those railing corners, the white ones and the brown ones. Those pieces are absolutely phenomenal when you're making any sort of vehicle and like shaping any sort of vehicle. So make sure you're utilizing those. As you see here, that's how I make almost the entire body of this truck. So we go ahead and make like the wheel shapes. I didn't really have a plan for how the truck was gonna look. I just kind of like was trying to visualize what a truck looked like, or all the trucks that I'd ever seen in my life, and just was kind of doing the thing where I throw a piece down, and if I liked it, I kept it, and if I didn't like it, I would remove it, and you know, later on I might go back and the whole thing. But yeah, so using a lot of those railing corners, especially around where the tires are to make those guards. This really started to come together, especially when I threw the power cells in and made the hood. We even used some of the new squadron wall pieces to create a smokestack. We added our lights, and then when we threw that hood over the top, it really did look like a truck. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I've got a couple other vehicles in the works, but we are going to be taking a little bit of time off from the farm for a couple of days because we've got some serious business to attend to in Craftopia. So we're not going to be doing a whole lot more on the farm besides the We're not going to be doing a whole lot more on the farm besides the villager farmhouse and maybe a shed and finishing off the fields. Other than that, yes, big Craftopia content. I've got some stuff planned in the works for my next couple of videos. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. And I hope you guys are excited for this test drive here as we finish up the truck. It really does look like a farm truck. I went ahead and used some of the fence railings for the back and some of those new storage pieces from the Star Wars sets make it look like we're actually hauling some grain. But this wasn't good enough. I could have left it here and I could have used this to transport my grain to my future grain mill, but I decided I also wanted a trailer just to see if I could do this because I'm Mr. Ambition, and someone said that they'd seen it done before, and I thought I had maybe seen this done before. So I just immediately went into just planning this out and getting it done. To be honest, I made this kind of hard on myself not doing them in tandem. If I were to try and do this again, I think I would not try to back it in like it's an actual trailer. This was very difficult. I had to use thrusters and the whole works. But we eventually, after a while of notching it over and checking it, we got it lined up perfectly, and we dropped the trailer in. And to be honest, when we first dropped this trailer in, we were terrified. I didn't think this was gonna work, but the rod went in and it bounced out kind of. But and I know what you're thinking. Well, that's not gonna work. But I've worked with enough of these things to know that it's not over yet. All I did was throw a thruster on the top, put some balloons on the back to lift it up a little bit, and we pushed that rod in. Once we did that, we really had to squeeze an angle out here to get a tire underneath. And then we put some tires on the sides there to kind of help with the rotation while we were turning. I think this turned out great. I'm able to haul even more grain now if I wanted to from this massive wheat field that I've got next to this silo. I can't wait to actually use this. I'm legitimately making farming simulator in Lego Fortnite. And overall, this project is going to take a little bit longer than I initially planned, but I think it's going to turn out way better than I initially planned as well. So thank you guys for coming along the ride with me. Those of you who are in the live stream, watching every single minute of this action. And if you'd like to tune into some of those lives where we're doing unseen stuff almost every single time, make sure you not only hit the like, hit the sub, but you turn on those notifications. That way you're getting your noties every time we're going live or posting a video. All right, guys, this was the farm truck with the working trailer on the back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it wasn't a tutorial, but hopefully you got some enjoyment out of watching this incredible build. Just out of nowhere. Like I said, I had no plan of doing this. We were supposed to be working on the silo. We're actually going to be getting to work on the silo, finishing that up. Like I was saying earlier, we've got to get to Craftopia. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.